Hey everyone, my name's Alan, and today I'll be teaching you polynomial operations. Now, before you get scared, polynomial operations are very simple. It just involves polynomials and operations. Operations being addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Here we go.
Okay, so addition is the easiest, and it's easy because all you have to do is line them up. And by lining them up, I mean you got to make sure the like terms, the exponents are the same, and then after that you could line them up vertically and just add them together. Now that they're all lined up, you could just go ahead and add these numbers together or subtract, given that these are negatives, and you would get 9x to the fourth plus x to the third minus x 3x to the second power plus 10x, and then this lowly 05 over here and plus 5. And that is all for addition. That's it. Now it's up for subtraction. Now subtraction's easy, and I didn't mention this earlier because the problem was already in standard form, but when you write a polynomial, you got to make sure that the first number is always the highest exponential value. So since this is 6, 6 is higher than 5, so in standard form it should really look like 4x to the 6th power plus 11x to the 5th power, and then you want to add in the ones that aren't there just in case the second one has it. Well, this doesn't, but I'll add them in just, to show you what I mean. Plus 0x to the 4th power, since there's no 0x's, and then minus 2x to the 3rd power, and then plus 0x to the 2nd power, plus 0x, and then finally minus 10. Then what you're going to want to do is do that the same for this side, and not only that, but you're going to want to distribute this minus sign to the rest as if you're distributing a negative to make it easier when you just add them all together. To do that, you make this positive and you turn everything inside the opposite. So this 5x is now negative 5x, this 4x is now negative 4x, this negative 10x squared is now positive 10x squared, and this 20 is now negative 20. Now once you line up all of them, it's again super simple. You just add them. Since you already distributed the minus, you don't have to subtract them, and you'd end up with the answer 4x to the 6th power plus 7, yeah, 7x to the 5th power. Then this equals 0, and then you get minus 8x to the 3rd power plus 10x to the 2nd power, and this ends up to 0, so you don't have to include that, and then minus 30. And that there is your answer for subtracting these polynomials. Super simple. Next up we have multiplication, which again is super easy. All of it's really easy, and for this all you really have to do is distribute both these numbers to all three of these numbers. Now what I mean by that is you're going to take the x and you're going to multiply it by x cubed, you're going to multiply it by 7x, and you're going to multiply it by negative 2. And that's the same for the 10. You're going to multiply that by the x cubed, multiply that by the 7x, and multiply that by the negative 2. Now what you'll get from this is you'll get x to the 4th power plus 7x to the 2nd power minus 2x, and then you'll get plus 10x to the 3rd power plus 70x minus 20. And then you're just going to want to simplify that, which would get you ultimately for the answer x to the 4th power plus 10x to the 3rd for standard form, of course, plus 7x squared, and then these, which would make it plus 68x minus 20. And that would be your answer for the multiplication. Again, super easy, super simple. Distribute, that's it. Last but not least is division, which is actually pretty hard, but I'm going to show you how to do synthetic division. Now, I would show you how to do long division, but long division is very simple since it's just long division. Now, so synthetic division is you're going to want to take this number here, and you're going to take the opposite of that, which is negative 3, and put it in the corner. And then you take the coefficients of everything. And by everything, I mean even the stuff that isn't included in the actual equation, which I added in beforehand, the 0x to the 4th and the 0x to the 2nd, and you're going to want to put the coefficients all there. So you're going to want to put the 1, the 0, the 9, the 0, the 4, and the 6. Then you want to take the 1 down and put the 1 here, and you make this weird line here. And you multiply this here times this here, which is negative 3, and then times negative 3 times negative 3, you get negative 9, or you get positive 9, and you add those 9s together, and you get 18. And then negative 3 times 18 is negative 54, which makes you have a negative 54 here. And then negative 3 times negative 54 is positive 162, and then 162 plus 4 is 168, and then 168 times negative 3 is 498, negative, of course, and you add the 6 and you get a negative 492. Oops, I meant 166 here, but this is right. Once you have that all done, you just gotta take these and put them in front of new values. So instead of it being x to the 5th power, it's now x to the 4th power. So you move this, and it's be 1x to the 4th power, or just x to the 4th power, and you move this to be minus 3x to the 3rd power. You move this to be plus 18x to the 2nd power. You move this to be minus 54 to x, and then plus 166. And now you're wondering what do you do with negative 492? Well, you just write a comma here. You put a R, which stands for remainder. Remainder. Great handwriting, me. And put 492, and that is it. That is how you do synthetic division, which is pretty easy. And that is it for the lesson.
Yeah, that's it.